Hey, what's up? Like, totally time for 90210.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the 90210 show. My name is Mark. With me as always is my girlfriend Carol. How are you doing, Carol?
Hey, what's up?
Not much.
You forgot who you were for a second?
Maybe.
It surely sounded like it.
Don't we all forget who we are sometimes for just a minute?
No.
I thought I was Wilford Brimley from...
I feel like maybe
I was going to talk to you about diabetes.
The fuck?
Wilford Brimley, you know, from This Old House with Shannon Doherty, by the way. Shannon Doherty was in that show. Her parents died and everything, and she went to go live with her grandpa, who was Wilford Brimley.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're really weird.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, though.
The title's based on that song by Rosemary Clooney or whomever, you know. I don't know. This old house once knew his children. This old house once knew his wife.
Uh-huh. So,
anyway,
back to 1996.
It's March 29th, 1996. Or 1936. We're not sure.
Well, or 1993 if you want to go with when this came out.
Yeah. Or 1980, I want to say 8 or 7.
What?
When This Old House came out with Wilford Brimley.
Nope. Never heard of this thing.
What about what about The Thing? You just said Thing. What about The Thing? Wilford Brimley's in The Thing with Kurt Russell.
Cool.
It's a good movie. It's about an alien.
About your thing.
What the fuck? What about it?
I don't know. It sounds more interesting than The Thing.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway.
It's about as long as The Thing.
I'm about to play Jim Carrey here. Anyway.
Right? Alrighty then.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what he says. What a catchphrase that would have been. Anyway.
It's my catchphrase.
Yeah, it should be your catchphrase. Hey, what's up? And anyway. Enough with this silliness. Let's talk about some serious issues.
Yes.
On 90210.
90210 seriousness.
A night to remember.
It's prom night.
Yeah, well,
Senior year.
Donna's not going to remember this night.
Holy crap. Yeah, so the episode starts with...
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
It's a pretty singular story, right? Like, there's not a whole lot of branching things. It's kind of... I mean, like, everything sort of ties into each other.
Yeah, but I mean, there's branching.
Okay. Well,
It all ties into the prom.
well, I'd like to see how you handle this then.
What the fuck? You look amused already, like I'm going to fuck up.
I'm not saying that you're going to mess up. I'm just saying I don't know how I would handle it, so I'm excited to see how you'll handle it.
Okay.
This old house once was just...
I was handling it just fine until you interrupted me to say I want to see how you handle it.
I want to talk to you about diabetes.
What is wrong with you?
You've seen those commercials from Wilford Brimley.
Nope.
I'm talking about his diabetes.
Can he not speak? Is that a thing? Like, why? Why does he sound like that?
He's got a big walrus mustache, and he talks like this. And he calls, instead of saying diabetes, he says diabetes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a good guy.
So, the episode
Prone to bouts
starts
of rage,
with Brandon and Brenda talking about how they don't have dates for the prom.
Yeah, can you believe that? The twins.
And, like I said when we were watching it, Brandon is a cutie, and there's no reason that he couldn't just ask any girl and she would go with him.
You were very vociferous about this. You're like, Brandon could get laid anytime he wants.
Well, I didn't say that.
No, but you said exactly what you just said. But it was very much like I'd drop my pants for Brandon right now. That's what it sounded like. And I was like, Brenda could get any date she wanted to. And she's like, Brenda's a troll.
I didn't say that
Brandon
either.
is the one.
But, it didn't really occur to me that Brenda is also hot and could also get a date.
No, I know, because you were too focused on Jason Priestley.
But she is, and she could, and she does. So
Jason Priestley is the kind of guy you like, though.
why do you say that?
Because he's got very, like, soft, cute, cuddly features. He's not like a hard-lined, like, you know, jagged jaw.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
My name's Rick.
Who the hell is this now? Mr. Impersonations.
Let's go on a date there. No, it's just some...
You just decided to name the random, like, muscly, jagged-looking dude Rick.
Right, exactly.
Cool.
It's better than my morning drive-by personality. Hi, I'm Johnny Fuckface.
Hi, Johnny Fuckface. Welcome back to West Beverly High, where the twins are discussing their lack of dates for the prom.
Twins. Yep.
So
I have a shirt that says I love twins on it. It is a picture of Brandon and Brenda.
do you? I would borrow that shirt. I would wear that shirt.
All right, anyway, let's go.
I want to incorporate some Brandon and Brenda in my wardrobe.
Are you Wilford Brimley now? I want to incorporate.
Shut up. Okay.
Every time I eat sugar, I've got to incorporate some protein to help control my diabetes. Anyway, go ahead.
Holy shit. Steve Sanders is talking with Brandon.
No, he is. Yeah, he talked
And-
a couple times this episode.
Brandon, he suggests to Brandon that he ask Andrea.
I think there's a gas leak in this room.
What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm just silly today.
Is it a nitrous oxide gas leak?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, Steve talks to him and says, "Hey,
Ask Andrea
find
to the
a
prom.
date, you loser." Yeah.
That's what he says, because you're both part of the gang. You should both be there.
Nobody remembers that Andrea's dating someone, apparently.
Right?
Except
It's
for
so
me.
fucked up.
Steve's like, why don't you ask that loser?
Yeah, because obviously she won't have a date.
She's got jungle fever.
For not the first time today. What is wrong with you?
Is that Jim Carrey's new catchphrase? What is wrong?
Fuck off. So Andrea asks Brandon to cover the school board meeting for the paper.
Don't forget his famous catchphrase from The Mask. On fire! Instead of smoking. Because you get all his catchphrases wrong.
I wasn't trying to do his
You
catchphrase.
did. You said I'm going to be Jim Carrey.
Yeah, the one
And you
time.
said,
The one.
anyway.
You're so mean.
Oh my God. All right. All right, we're back.
Are we? I'm not sure. You sound like you're having some fun over there. Okay. So Andrea asks Brandon to cover the school board meeting.
You're right.
And he tries to get the, younger generation to do it. He obviously doesn't want to do it.
Is this a show you think they're trying to make happen?
God, I hope not.
90210, the younger generation.
I don't think it's time for that,
No.
but
Maybe in 20 years.
maybe.
They're kids.
Anyways, he finally agrees, and when he shows up, she's there. What's up with that?
She didn't think he was going to show up. That's what she said.
It's so weird.
I think she just wanted to do it with him.
That's what I think, too. She's like, this is the last time we're going to cover it together.
All right. It's the last time we'll sit next to each other, and I'll think about putting my hand in your lap. Right at the school board meeting, like in all my dreams. My black and white dreams. Because the writer and creator of this show doesn't dream in color. Remember, all the dreams are like in black and white? Her dreams, we've talked about
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yeah, that's weird. So she acts all scandalized because they didn't put the agenda items in the agenda. Because
Well, yeah, they're talking about things that aren't on the published agenda. It is odd.
so yeah, they want to. And apparently they have no dress code at West Beverly, which does explain some things because
makes
I have
some sense,
seen
yeah.
some stuff
Yeah.
in the halls of that school.
That's right. Women just wearing bras and stuff.
No, you freak. But I mean, like the skirts are short, the shirts are low.
Mm-hmm.
Usually not okay. Like they couldn't get away with this shit at our school.
No.
Like
We have a dress code.
I've gotten sent home before because the bottom of my shorts didn't touch my fingertips.
Right, yeah. Your fingertips have to be like, I don't know. It's like I don't remember what it is, above the knee or whatever. I don't know. I one time I wore a Speedo and they sent me.
Oh yeah. I want to see that.
No,
We'll post pictures on the website, people.
Do you think that dress codes are sexist a lot of times? Because I think they apply much more readily to women than they do to men.
Yes.
But I will say this. You know those, like, Big Johnson shirts? Like Big Johnson Pool and stuff like that.
And co-ed naked.
Yeah. We couldn't wear those. More than once, friends of mine wore those to school and had to turn their shirts inside out. Like, had to go to the bathroom and turn their shirts inside out so you couldn't see the stuff.
So much more easily fixed.
Well, yeah. Yeah, then your skirt's too short.
Yeah. I mean, I literally got sent fucking home. I was so mad. But they did ask if I had any other clothes that I could change into.
Did you bring some extra clothes?
Well, you know, sometimes you have stuff in your gym
clothes,
locker. But, like, I would never... I got in trouble one time, too, because I had dirty gym clothes in my gym locker, and I didn't want to wear dirty clothes to gym.
Mm-hmm.
So when the teacher asked me why I wasn't changed, I said I didn't have any clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And then she made me open my locker, and she saw the dirty clothes, and she was so pissed, she called my mother.
Wow.
Who understands me well enough to explain, although the teacher did not believe her, that I wasn't trying to lie.
Mm-hmm.
That it really just didn't occur to me that I could wear the dirty clothes. They're dirty, so I didn't have them. That was how my brain worked.
Oh, interesting.
And it's true.
I'm glad somebody understands.
Do you think that's weird?
No, I wouldn't want to wear dirty gym clothes either, but I changed my gym clothes. So,
Right.
So anyway, yeah, they're instituting a dress code finally. And Andrea acts like it's the worst thing in the world.
And they're not even calling it dress code, they're calling it wardrobe guidelines.
They're like, I saw a guy with a Rastafarian smoking a marijuana cigarettes.
Which was hilarious, because, hello, marijuana cigarette.
Right.
But a valid point,
Yeah,
because that's not appropriate.
At the same time. And he's like, the school should be about education, not a fashion show or, like a party. And it's like, yeah, that's correct.
It's true. Yeah.
I think uniforms would be too far, but I don't have any problem with them having certain guidelines.
No.
Like, should you be able to wear a tube top and a mini skirt to school? That's distracting to adolescent men.
Agreed. And like the t-shirts you're talking about, it's like
That's
they're
also distracting.
cool, but it's not the kind of message that you want floating around your school.
No, and not only that, but it's like a conversation piece. Mm-hmm. So, like, for, this is on the guy's side. When guys are wearing that stuff, guys are talking about, and they're like laughing about it and talking about it and stuff, right? And it does become a distraction.
Yeah.
I have to admit, in my opinion, that it is a distraction.
Especially the co-ed naked shirts. Like, I will read them and then, like, think about them and, like... First of all, there's so
fantasy.
There's so many
played on your mind about
right?
naked t-shirts.
No, but I mean, there's like so many different kinds, and like I don't know all the different sports, and it makes me like ponder what sport is this? What would it look like? And could it really be played naked?
Okay, I'm sure any sport could be played naked.
I don't know, volleyball. That'd be Painful.
That's probably the one that it most could.
But the boobs and the penises would be flopping all over the place.
Wouldn't they be in any sport? What sport are you completely stationary in?
Bowling. Bowling requires almost no flopping.
That's the tagline to the sport.
Right?
Like the bowling team in high school and stuff. Bowling, it requires almost no flopping. Oh, co-ed naked cricket. How about that?
Right.
Or no, croquet, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Cricket's more like baseball, so you gotta bats and stuff.
Ooh, you don't want bats around those things.
All right.
Okay.
This is why it's a distraction, people.
Right. So the other thing they've put on the agenda is that you cannot have alcohol or drugs at prom, and you cannot be intoxicated at prom.
And they also act like this is the craziest thing in the world.
Well,
and she's like, "Oh, they didn't put that on the agenda either." Like I said when we were watching, was like 100 people going to come up there and be like, "We should be able to fucking drink."
right. It's crazy. Like, you know that. You know you can't do that. That's like a normal rule. You're 18.
How entitled are these fucking kids?
Right? But, I mean, like, what I see them taking issue with, and what I might take issue with, too, is that they're saying if you are found to do those things, then you cannot participate in any other senior activities, including graduation.
Which, I mean, I still feel like if someone was, well, I guess if someone was, like, blasted at our prom when we went together, that I don't think they'd say, "Oh, you can't participate in graduation."
No.
I think they'd probably just be like, "Get out of here."
Yeah. I mean, that is the way to deal with it. Like, you'll be removed. Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, these people are almost out of high school.
I wonder if it's a legal issue, though,
Yeah.
because it's on school property and it's minors being intoxicated.
Yeah.
I wonder if they want to take a hard line because they don't want to run afoul of the law.
Well, whatever. Like, they're all upset and scandalized, but these are the rules now. Mm-hmm. This is the premise that is set for the episode.
But because of these rules, they decide to do the stupidest thing ever. By the way, eventually, Brandon does ask Andrea out to the prom.
Well, only because he's actually going to be working at the Peach Pit prom night, which, come on, Brandon, that's just ridiculous. And then she calls him there and says that her boyfriend has the flu.
What the fuck?
What?
That's not how it went down.
Yes, it is.
No, it's
yes,
not.
It is.
He asked her out, and she said, "No, I'm going with my boyfriend." Remember?
Yeah,
my
yeah,
boyfriend.
Yeah. I thought I misunderstood, and I thought you were saying that they end up going together, which they do.
No, I said he eventually asks her out.
Yeah, and she says no. Because
spoilers, guys. She does eventually go with him. He asks her out because Steve's like, we all need to go together. We're the gang. And it's the gang's last hurrah.
Yeah, it was ridiculous, the whole thing.
It's not like we're all going to be together in college next year.
Because you are. Yeah. But I think it's weird that Brandon chose to work.
Not me. He's always working.
That's true. He likes money.
Yeah.
And then this other kid...
Money.
This other kid that's been in a lot of things, like he's always kind of around. The big blonde dude.
Tony.
Yeah. He's
one of the jocks. He's the best linebacker on the team or whatever. I don't know.
He asked Brenda to prom.
He played some co-ed naked football.
Apparently. And she agrees. Which, good for him, whatever. Mm-hmm. But she's very unenthusiastic.
I don't know if they're trying to make him more part of the show or whatever, but like the last few episodes, it's very clear he's got a crush on her. Because he's talking about, he asked her to dance that one time, remember? And I don't know. It's very clear he has a crush on her.
So he says, if you go with me, I'll go the whole 9 yards, limo, talks, everything.
Right.
So she says yes. All these kids have so much money.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there wasn't just one limo for the whole group. There were multiple limos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's crazy. crazy.
Well, we had a limo for prom, but yeah, I mean, they spend a lot of money.
Yeah.
They all got hotel rooms in the Bellage.
Yeah. And David's all excited because Donna had agreed to get a hotel room with him.
Yes.
And
she's like, yeah, we're going to fuck.
Yeah, that's how Donna says things. Yeah. She was very aggressive. But she does, like, at first she's hesitant, and then she's like, you know what, do it. Because her mom says to her, you know, you don't need to make up stories, because she says she's going to stay at Kelly. She's like, just stay out and have as much fun as you can. It's prom night. Mm-hmm. So she takes that, I guess, to mean, I'm going to do this.
Right.
And she tells David, go ahead and get the hotel room.
And then her mom's like, when she tries on her dress, her mom's like, oh, why don't you wear this cross around your neck?
Giant cross, yeah.
Here's a crucifix. Here's a picture of your grandma. Why don't you take that with you while you go?
But, I mean, she looks really nice, except for the giant cross. Mm-hmm. And all the girls do.
Yeah, they always all look nice.
All
the guys are in tuxedos.
Yeah. They all meet up for some stupid reason at Mel Silver's house before they go to prom. What is that about?
I don't know. Maybe they were like, hey, where's the biggest douchebag outside of Steve? Oh, it's at Mel Silver's house.
Right.
Let's go hang out with him.
And he pulls out the champagne that's apparently left over from David's bar mitzvah?
Yeah.
That's what he said. When did
Chateau Lafitte.
They do that at like 13, right?
13, yeah.
So it's like 4 years old?
4 or 5 years old.
So,
yeah, he's graduating a year early. Yeah, 4 years old.
Maybe not great champagne at this point? I don't know.
Isn't champagne better as it ages?
I know wine is. If it's stored properly.
I think champagne is too.
Okay. Maybe it's more potent. That might explain some things. Because
But he's like, yeah, here's 7 bottles of champagne. Why don't you guys drink up?
Yeah. Like, what
bottle for everybody.
I mean, giving like a glass to each person, whatever, that would have been fine.
Right.
But yeah, too much.
Donna's like, I love champagne.
Yeah. Yeah, she had like 2 glasses instead of everybody else had 1.
She's like the girl that's on a diet, but you know is breaking at the food court, right?
Right?
She's like, oh, fries.
Like, yeah, she's like, it's sin day. I'm going to get drunk and fuck.
Correct.
And I think she got drunk a little bit because she knows she's going to fuck and she's scared.
Probably, yeah.
So, yeah, then Steve grabbed a bottle on the way out the door, pours everybody another glass in limo, and she chugs it.
Yep.
So by the time they get out of the limo, she's fucked up.
Oh, yeah. But she's ready.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
David should have just taken her to the hotel room.
Yeah. She licked him at one point.
She's like, and she's telling everyone, she's like, we've got a hotel room.
Yeah. We're going to have sex.
Right.
She was very excited.
Mm-hmm.
And instead, though, she starts to not feel well, as we have all experienced at one point or another.
She's got to go to the bathroom and throw up.
And David's just chilling outside, waiting for her the whole night. Like, that's a fun prom.
And Steve's like, no, not getting lucky tonight, buddy.
Yeah. So they decide, like, the whole group finally realizes how bad a shape she's in, and they band together, and they're going to get her to the limo, not the hotel room that they're supposed to have in this hotel.
I don't understand. Just go to the room.
Yeah.
They're down the hall from their room.
Well, here's the thing, though. Okay, he said, like, on, say, Monday, I'm going to get us a hotel room at the Bellage. Mm-hmm. She said, hold your horses. I'll let you know. I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. Then, say, Thursday? She says, get the best hotel room you can. And he had mentioned they're not easy to come by. Mm-hmm. So perhaps they don't have a hotel room at the Bellage.
But she and he both say they do on prom night.
Yeah, what the fuck?
They're just dumb.
Yeah. So instead of getting her to a room, they get her most of the way to the limo before she fucking falls down in front of the principal.
Yeah, Miss Teasley.
So now...
And she's like, we'll take it from here.
Yeah. What the fuck?
I don't know.
It seems like she's going to beat her.
They're like, we'll just get her out of here. And she's like, no, we're taking her to the dungeon.
Right.
I don't remember what happens either, by the way. But, because I don't remember how this is resolved. But at one point, Tony gives Brandon the key to the hotel room because he realizes that he and Brenda aren't going to have sex tonight, apparently. And he's like, let's check it out, Andrea. And they go into the hotel room, and Andrea's a little drunk, and she's all like, hey, maybe we should use this.
I don't think she's a drunk.
Well, she's like, hey, maybe we should use this room.
I think she just really wants Brandon.
But how did that get resolved?
It didn't.
Okay.
They're still in the room. When the episode ends, they have not come out of that room.
Okay. Maybe they maybe they actually do it, and that's why Kelly feels the need to ask for Andrea's permission to date him.
Yeah, maybe they're going to be together briefly or something. That would be weird.
That would be weird.
Because they do seem like they have more of a brother-sister relationship later.
Yeah.
I don't know, though I guess it's a pretty incestuous relationship if we're going to call it a brother-sister relationship, so I take it back. But yeah, she's like, I think, first of all, I think she looked the hottest today, which is very unusual for Andrea.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not. They all looked pretty hot, but like she looked really good for her. Like she usually looks like an old lady. They did her well this time.
Okay.
And they got a rose. Like he really did this rube up. There's a rose on the bed. Like he was gonna.
Tony wanted to get her out of that dress.
Yeah. So they're laying in bed. She's got a rose, and she's like, "Let's do it, Brandon." And Brandon's just laughing, like giggling, like a fucking schoolgirl. It's kind of funny.
It is funny.
Yeah, she's gonna take advantage of you, Brandon.
We'll see what happens. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
there.
I am interested.
For sure.
I'm more interested in that.
They're gonna play some co-ed naked wrestling.
Right? I'm more interested in that than whether or not Donna's going to graduate, because either way, we know she ends up in college. It's not like they can take away the diploma.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
She just might not walk in graduation. Who cares? Yeah. I mean, it is a big moment for high schoolers, but...
I don't think that's fair, though. I mean, you work for 4 years and it's undone by one stupid mistake.
Right.
I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't either, but we'll see.
We shall see.
Anyway, I guess that's it, right? That's kind of the episode ends on a sort of a cliffhangery area where it's like Miss Teasley's like, you know, we're come down to the basement. We've got Wilford Brimley. I'm gonna give you diabetes.
Oh my! You said diabetes. I heard giant penis.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's Wilford Brimley for you.
Ew. I'm just picturing a walrus with a mustache and a giant penis.
Wow. Co-ed naked hunting.
Right?
Oh my goodness. Ew. Anyway, this has been Co-ed Naked Podcasting.
Have a good night.
Why don't you tell people the stuff?
Oh yeah, the stuff. Go to our website at go to our website at retrolatefee.com and write us at latefee1994 at AOL.com and tell all your friends.
Yep, that's right. Have a good week, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.